Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Yes. This shit's bad. It's really bad. Now, if you didn't catch my stream last night with Tuna, you obviously didn't hear my thoughts on the angle from Dynamite where people were comparing them to the NWO. And we're going to get into the ratings soon. The ratings are very bad this week. But basically, my thoughts on this is that they had something where they could have made it really good. They could have made it very, very good, in fact. But they fucked it up. They really, really fucked it up. And they fucked up from the start. When Jungle Boy Jack Perry was begging to be welcomed back into AEW, Tony Khan should have said no. Then the attack happens. Instead, Tony Khan's out there looking like a fanboy, saying, "Oh, let's hug! Oh, let's hug!" And then Jack Perry hits Tony Khan in the stomach with a microphone, and instead of selling it like you've been winded, which is what usually happens when you get hit in the stomach, Tony Khan fell down backwards, which doesn't make any sense. Then all the elite come out. They make it look like Tony Khan sucking Okada's cock. And then they do the Tony Khan driver, it's now called. It was called the Meltzer driver. People are still calling it the Meltzer driver. And this is another bit where they just really fucked it up. Because just a standard pile driver will do. They did not need to go up to the top rope and do some spinny shit, because it added absolutely nothing to the move. And people wonder why people don't take AEW seriously. That stupid spin from the top rope adds absolutely nothing to that pile driver. Nothing. It's just, oh, look at me, hoo-hoo. And then instead of getting stretchered out, Tony Khan walks off. I think this is off camera. This is recorded by fans. Tony Khan walks away with some help. And then last night, during the NFL draft, Tony Khan's wearing a neck brace, but he's moving his neck. And everyone took the piss out of him. Pat McAfee, everyone that was sat with Pat McAfee, I think it was on the Pat McAfee show, everyone was just taking the living piss out of Tony Khan, saying, "Tony, we get the gimmick, but if you're going to try and sell you've got a neck injury, stop moving your neck." I mean, at least he tried. I guess, but I can see what they tried to do. They just fucked it up. They're not the right people to be doing that. They're really not. And from the minute Tony Khan welcomed Jack Perry with open arms, it was just dead from there. But we're going to get into the ratings soon. And Swerve Strickland, oh my god. AEW was preaching, we've got a black world champion. Oh my god, we've got a black world champion. Oh my god, first time. And he's a transitional champion. Not only is he a transitional champion, but he didn't get a promo. He didn't get a celebration segment, nothing. Instead, he had a match with a jobber that didn't lead anywhere. Nowhere at all. And obviously the rumour is that Swerve will be losing to Will Ospreay at All In. And obviously everyone takes issue with this. Now, I would be taking issue with this, and I don't think most people would be taking issue with this, if they didn't preach about how much they have a black world champion. They preached and they preached and they preached. And he's going to be losing it in a couple of months at All In to Will Ospreay. But I'm not a fan of this whole colour thing, you know what I mean? You've got some people saying, oh, he's going to lose to their favourite white boy. I mean, I'm not a fan of that. As you can tell, I'm white. And I'm not a fan of the whole first black world champion thing. Because even Moose, the TNA world champion, who's black, said it's 2024. We don't need to be acknowledging this. And we don't. When Kofi Kingston did it, that meant something. Because he was the first black world champion in WWE in over 50 fucking years. And that's bad. That was very bad. But when Kofi Mania happened, that was emotional, not just for black communities, but for everyone. Even I shed a tear because of how much it meant at that time. Swerve, it meant nothing. It was just an excuse to preach. That's all it was. So let's get into these ratings, because I'll be honest, I'm very ill. I'm not feeling very well. My daughter started nursery a couple of weeks ago, and guess what? Oh, she's caught something from there because of stupid parents that don't dress their kids properly, and now I've got it. So I'm not happy about that. But let's get into these fucking ratings. So AEW Dynamite, 683,000 viewers. Yeah. Now there is an excuse. I can't lie here. So Dave Meltzer is saying that the excuse is sports competition. I think basketball and hockey. But wouldn't they have had the same competition this time last year and the year before? The numbers were nowhere near this low. Nowhere near. So the competition thing, shove it up your fucking arse, Dave, because we're not blind. However, the excuse I have for them is the audio issues. If I'm watching something and it's got bad audio, I'm going to change the channel, right? It's like before I got this microphone and I had shit audio, people were tuning out the video way too early. And that's when I knew I needed to up my audio. And since I've done that, the retention's gotten better. So the audio thing is bad, but we're going to get into these ratings because they're very bad. Obviously, the sports thing did play a bit of a factor, obviously, but it's still really bad. Really, really bad. So, quarter one, 8 to 8:15 p.m. The Elite Jack Perry angle. Say an angle, it's just them trying to look like Evolution, but jobbers. Trent Beretta, Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor live angle, John Moxley backstage promo, and Swerve Strickland versus Kyle Fletcher. 792,000 viewers. This is the lowest opening that they've ever had, and I think that might be to do with the sports. I don't know, but yeah. Again, this time last year, nowhere near this bad. Nowhere near. Quarter two, 8:15 to 8:30 p.m. Strickland versus Fletcher continues with picture-in-picture ads. Thunder Rosa and Purrazzo backstage angle and an ad break. 716,000 viewers. So there's your new world champion losing viewers. Yeah. And I've been saying this for weeks. Swerve Strickland may be a draw to the AEW audience, but to a main audience, man, he obviously ain't doing well in the numbers, and we've been seeing that over the last few weeks because he's always in the main event segment, and that segment always loses every fucking time. And it continues now. Quarter three, 8:30 to 8:45 p.m. I ain't even going to attempt to pronounce that. Mina whatever versus Anna Jay through picture-in-picture ads and a post-match with Mariah May and Toni Storm. 709,000 viewers. So they've dropped down again. Quarter four, 8:45 to 9 p.m. Serena Deeb ramp promo, an ad break, Willow Nightingale, Chris Statlander, Stokely Hathaway, Mercedes Moné live promo, Angle, Perry, Matt Jackson backstage promo. 694,000 viewers. So Mercedes Moné isn't drawing any money because the ratings dropped for Mercedes Moné. Quarter, here we are, I'm lost now. 1, 2, 3, quarter 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quarter 5. Sorry, I'm terrible at this. I don't know if you've noticed. Quarter 5, the big 9 o'clock hour. 9 to 9:15 p.m. AEW International Title number 1 contenders match. A gauntlet through picture-in-picture ads times 2. Whoa. I haven't read these beforehand, by the way, so this is the first time seeing them. 629,000 viewers. Oh. Which is the international? Is that the one that Roderick Strong's got? It's hard to fucking keep track with these because they've got so many belts. It's ridiculous, and I've been complaining about too many belts in WWE. These guys, man, these guys just take the fucking cake with belts. They need. I'm telling you now. It might sound stupid, it might sound too WWE, but they do need a brand split. They do, and I've been saying this for years. They've got so many championships, so many people on the roster. They need to separate people, not because of drama, but because we can get a bit of a clearer image of what's going on, and just to make things a little bit more simpler for people. Quarter 6, 9:15 to 9:30 p.m. The gauntlet match continues. A post-match with Will Ospreay, Roderick Strong, ad break, Chris Jericho, Big Bill live promo. 659,000 viewers, so we go up for Jericho, which is weird, because no one wants to see Jericho. Quarter 7, 9:30 to 9:45 p.m. Ospreay, Don Callis backstage angle and ad break. Jon Moxley versus Powerhouse Hobbs through picture-in-picture ads. 607,000 viewers. I think this is the lowest quarter. Yep, the lowest one. Jon Moxley is the lowest quarter with a championship that isn't even an AEW championship. It's the Divas Championship. That belt looks so fucking stupid. Whose idea was it to make the IWGP Championship look like that? Because, my God, it doesn't look prestigious. It looks like shit. And I can say that about the AEW World Championship as well. People were bigging up the AEW World Championship. Oh my God, this is beautiful. I don't like the look of it whatsoever. I think it looks like dog shit. Not only does it look like dog shit, but it is not important. There is no importance. There's more importance to the Impact World Championship. And that's saying something. And finally, quarter 8, 9:45 to 10 p.m. No overrun, which is crazy. No overrun this week. Moxley versus Hobbs continues through... No, not through picture-in-picture ads, sorry. The post-match with Renee Moxley Good. Shibata backstage angle. Perry Tony Khan, the Elite Live angle. 657,000 viewers. And that's that. I did a lot better this week than I do in previous weeks. Usually I butcher something. But that stupid angle, Tony Khan embarrassing himself and Tony's dad embarrassing himself. Tony's dad has become a meme. He was a meme anyway, but he's become even more of a meme now. People have taken that picture of him and they're saying, this is what my money's being spent on. But all that for one of the lowest ratings they've ever had. Obviously, it's more than what they got when they went against NXT, but it's still really fucking bad. Really bad. And honestly, I think the best way to determine if that angle actually worked is by seeing next week's ratings. Did it draw any interest? Now, it would have drawn interest for me if they did it correctly, and they didn't. They fucked it up so badly. I don't know how they fucked it up so badly. From Tony doing the wrong promo, to Tony selling it wrong, to the stupid pile driver. All bad. But I don't know, man. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is AEW just on their way out? I think they might be. I really think they might be. Like, subscribe, follow me on X at DCrossman25. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.